What's good, YouTube land? I finally started finding more Wave 2 of Power of the Primes, and we're going to take a look at this deluxe Blackwing figure. So yeah, first off, this is actually supposed to be a Darkwing, best buddy to Dreadwind, who I reviewed a long time ago. I do really like his box art, though. The picture looks really cool. But it's the generic box. How many millions of times are we going to go through this? There's one cool note, though. They do actually show right here the combined form of Dreadwing, which, if you didn't know, Darkwing and Dreadwind combined to form Dreadwing. Ugh. But yeah, that's a really cool touch. Just generic. How will the dark-minded Decepticon mercenary wield the power of the Primes? And just some cross-outs for the other. I guess the two Prime Masters in Wave 2, because Liege Maximo is all the way from Wave 1. Alright, I'm going to get him open, and we'll see what Darkwing Duck has in store for us. So here's Dreadwing, Blackwing, god damn it, Blackwing in his vehicle mode, and it's slightly different to his best buddy Dreadwind here. You can kind of see the wing setup is different. The main wings are different. They're taken from they're taken from two different aerial bots. Like, while this wing's wing... It's late, I need to go to bed. This wing setup isn't unique, isn't from an aerial bot. There was... Oh, God. They're remolds of aerial bots. But, I like the look of the top portion of the jet. It looks cool. I definitely like the color scheme. The freaking Cadbury's purple and the neon blues and greens. Although there's way too much gray, probably way more than the G1 toy had. You have his guns right here, which I guess I'll just get out of the way. Get these stupid instructions out of the way. And yeah, you got an insignia on each wing with the gold, with the yellow lightning bolts highlight or outlined in silver. You got your tiny little blowhole right there. Soft. These wings are made of soft rubbery plastic with silver highlighting on the bottom. You can kind of see his entire robot mode. It's kind of the issue. I like this. I like how they're consistent with their cockpit colors. That's cool. And you got some ridging detail right there with a little bit of red. Now, to get him into his complicated combined mode, you fold that up, fold this little nubbin out, fold it back down so it pegs. Come on, peg. It pegs in right there, and then it just folds up, and you're ready. And you just plug him into the feet of Dreadwind, and you have Dreadwing. Now, I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of, there are fan modes to make this actually a secure connection, because this is not secure at all. But I appreciate that they went the extra effort to actually make these two do what they did in G1, which is combine. It probably would have been a lot simpler or a lot cheaper to just make them two separate things that really didn't interact with each other and also became limbs, but I appreciate that they were G1 faithful. So we're now going to go into let's go into leg mode, I guess. I think we're pretty much just there already. Like, you can make this look however you want it to look, but basically I'm just going to take this and flip up the peg and do with that. I'm guessing they want it bent down, but there. Oh, I completely forgot. I put his hand off to the side. Here is his hand-foot gun. It's a weird shade of blue, because if I bring in Dreadwinds, I'm pretty sure they're the same mold, just I don't know what the point of the completely different color scheme is for. If you're going to use them as limbs, you'd think they'd want to have the same colored hand, but oh well. And just because I'll do it, I have them right here. Here's a foot from Elita 1. There's basically your foot, your shin mode. Yay. Alright, let's go to arm mode, which is just as simple. Basically, you're going to just unpeg the arms, extend down the legs. You know, I remember TJ Omega doing a video on basically exhaustion from reviewing the Prime trilogy, and I can completely understand why. Just because it's basically the same thing over and over again, just slightly different. These wings are actually on ball joints and hinges. I completely forgot to show that off. But they're on ball joints, and these are also on hinges. So yeah. It's so insignificant. I sound so bored, I apologize, but hello, I don't know what I do. I don't know what I'm doing! So, where are we going to go with the arms? We're going to pop the ball joints out. It's just that simple. There's these bits right on the arms that I don't know where they go. Actually, let's unhook the back panel, fold the wings, pop them out of their ball joints. We can fold them down so he has kind of a cape. But let's just say that's a basic arm mode. How about that? Let's see if we can actually get the fingers out. I kind of have to use just a tool. These fingers are stuck in there. Come on, get out. You're making me look bad. Stupid fingers. Yeah, Jesus. Oh well. We're just going into robot mode now. Here we go. Flip the peg back in. And also this is on a joint. If you want to put his wings down like that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I appreciate the wings being on the ball joints. It makes this process a lot easier. But then you just take his head, rotate. Oh, I see. His wings are. Yeah, you actually do want the lightning bolts and the Decepticon insignias, I believe, facing. Yeah, come on. There. Facing that way. Oh, and bring his shoulders up. So now he's in full robot mode. And let's just do. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Do. Nope. Not cutting the video. I'll admit, just from the little time I've been playing with Blackwing, he's a bit looser in areas than Dreadwind. But there you go, there are the bros in their robot modes. You can kind of see how many parts are similar, like the legs are similar, they're same mold, just slightly different paint. I'm pretty sure the thighs are the same, the forearms and the forearms are the same, but the upper bicep and the shoulders are different, the chests are completely different. He's a bit bulkier, and obviously the head, so let's take a good look at the head. This is one of the only times I've seen a Transformer look like he's got facial hair or like an actual helmet on. Because you see his blue mouth and like the helmet is surrounding his mouth, so I don't know what that means. But I do like the purple visor and the kind of horns on his head, kind of. And you can fold his wings up and down. I forget which Aerobot actually had that, but I know one of them did. I just don't remember their names because I'm not that smart. And he's got, this time, an upside down jet canopy backpack instead of a right side up kind of cone hat backpack. Where's... I find Blackwing's guns kind of hilarious. Kind of like, they're pathetically, generically just sticks of gray that barely look like guns, but at least he has two of them. That's more than you can say for his bro over there, Dreadwind. You know, I do like a bit of symmetry in my robots. So, like, I prefer two guns to one, even if the one is bigger. But we're not here to measure guns. We're here to I think I've said all I want to say. Say what you need to say. I don't remember what song that is. Have I shown this in video? I forget, but I like to give Dreadwind giant Hulk hands. So, final thoughts on Blackwing. He's not necessary, really. If you don't need any more combiner limbs, then you can completely skip him. As a character, there's not really much there. He's kind of a... what was it? Misery guts, I believe is the word. But there's also... Blackwing has the one-up on his buddy by actually having a slightly... he has another Classics Generation style figure because he was a universe repaint of Ultra Class Silverbolt. So if you're looking for Dreadwind or Blackwing, I keep getting their name. It's just a running thing. I'll just keep getting their names wrong at this point. But yeah, if you're looking for a Blackwing that doesn't need to combine, you can look up that one. Transformations are very similar, I'll say that. Oh, I didn't even talk articulation, my bad. Head is on a ball joint. Lot of range, up and down. A little bit of nod, but not really. His backpack comes off a bit easier than I'd like. But you can swivel, because it's got a nice cut. You can go squirrel! You can do that. Shoulders are on a ball joint. And a hinge system. So they can go all the way out for action fight gun times. And you can go all the way down for transformation. All the way up. So he's... I don't even know what he's doing at that point. He does have a mushroom pegged bicep swivel. 90 degree, slightly over 90 degree elbow actually due to the sculpting. Nothing on his wrist. Waist. Simple crotch. You know, looking at every single combiner limb, it kind of looks like he's got like a thong, not a thong, but like, you know what I mean? What it looks like when a girl really wears that really teeny tiny micro bikini. Hips can go at about that far out. Full forwards. Full backwards. Thigh swivel. It's there. It's mushroom peg, just like the bicep. Knee. About 90 degrees. And that's basically it for posability. Kinda I'm not surprised. I almost left it off, but if there's one complaint I have, it's his head. The panel his head sits on. It doesn't stay tight. Like, there's a little notch there for it to hook onto, but I literally just noticed that as I was complaining. Never mind. It actually does stay on tight. Well, I'll be damned. But yeah. If you picked up, here's the thing. You have to have picked up Dreadwind to make this guy worthwhile. Because on his own, he's okay. But he's improved a lot when you have his buddy, because they're supposed to go together. And if you need to inflate the ranks of your combiners, then hey, he's another limb with the stupid prime armor. And his prime armor actually does fall down from there. And if anything, I like his color scheme, but I wish he incorporated more of the Cadbury's purple into his robot mode, like Dreadwind does. Oh, he does have some silver on his torso. That's okay. And weirdly, the green is migrated to the tips of his feet. It's odd. But, yeah. That's everything. I've probably forgotten stuff. I don't care at this point. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed somehow. Until next time, keep it weird. Bye.